I'd like to formally introduce a new book that I've just completed. It's actually 3 books. There's 1 book in 3 volumes called The Mood and Mission of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ordered me in a dream to write educational and philosophical books. And I may be puffed up. I am puffed up maybe. But I consider that many of the books that I've written and books that I intend to write are important. In many ways, this is the most important book among those I have written because Srila Prabhupada's mission is so important. And we need to know what that is. The phrase, the mood and mission of Srila Prabhupada is common among the circle of his followers, but what does that mean? You may say, well, what does it mean? This book is just Bhakti Vikasa Swami's take on what Srila Prabhupada's mood and mission is. I've tried to make it what Srila Prabhupada defined his own mission, what he wanted. He wanted book distribution. He wanted farms, varnashram dharma, gurukul. He wanted that the myths of so-called science, that life comes from matter, be refuted. He had so many wishes. He had so many plans. How did he do it? What were the secrets of his success? Who is this person, Srila Prabhupada? One thing, by the size of this book, more than 2,000 pages, it can be understood that Srila Prabhupada is no small person, and his mood and mission is no small matter. There are 8,892 quotes in the book, mostly from Srila Prabhupada himself. But it's not just a compilation of quotes. I've tried to weave it together in a readable format. And you may think, well, who's going to read such a big book? People don't read books these days, do they? Well, we're distributing books by Srila Prabhupada, and there should be books about Srila Prabhupada also. And this book should be read by everyone who considers themselves to be a servant of Srila Prabhupada's mood and mission. That's a big claim, isn't it? Everyone should read it. Well, we should know what Srila Prabhupada's mood and mission is, because there are so many interpretations and fabrications. There may be deviations. That's also a topic within the book of Srila Prabhupada's warnings against deviations, and how he dealt with deviations that cropped up during his presence. So to better serve Srila Prabhupada, it's important for us to know what his mood and mission is. We're distributing Bhagavatam sets. We're asking the public to read what Srila Prabhupada has written. I don't think that devotees are so dull-headed that they can't read books. They may say there's so many books to read, but yeah, I think this is important, and even if not many people will read it, it's there for posterity. At least important quotes from Srila Prabhupada about his desires, how he wanted ISKCON to run, what he wanted it to be, what are the purposes of it. It's all there. And even if we say that we can't expect people to read big books, well, if the subject matter is interesting enough, you might just read it. The subject of Srila Prabhupada's mood and mission should be interesting. I previously brought out another huge book in 3 volumes, Sri Bhakti Siddhanta Vaibhava, and from the feedback I'm getting, I can understand that many devotees did read that because the subject caught their attention. It's interesting enough to read. Who will read it? Well, so far I received 1 email from someone who started to read it, and this is from a long-time serving temple president who wrote to me, "I wanted to congratulate you on your 3-volume set I just received. Thank you. I took it to my office and opened the box and saw the 3-volume set. I didn't know what to think, so I just opened the first volume and looked at the contents and saw the heading, Secrets of His Success. I couldn't stop reading it all the way to the end, forgetting what I was supposed to be doing. It was so nice, intriguing, and beautiful. I really liked the quotes you put in from Srila Prabhupada. It made it very meaningful and inspirational." So it seems like it's readable, and you will be happy to read this book. I pray that this book will majorly contribute to awakening in Srila Prabhupada's followers a more complete and accurate understanding of Srila Prabhupada's mood and mission rather than the rather vague term or the vague understanding that's floating around. And I pray that this book may inspire the sincere followers of Srila Prabhupada to dedicate themselves more fully to fulfilling Srila Prabhupada's mission and thus glorifying Srila Prabhupada in the very practical way. That's another part of the book, showing that Srila Prabhupada is a very practical person. So, the book is there, can be ordered. May His glories spread all over the world. May His glories be spread all over the 3 worlds, and this is part of my contribution to spreading those glories, and I pray that this book will inspire devotees to more and more appreciate the glories of Srila Prabhupada and to dedicate themselves more fully in spreading those glories by dedicating themselves fully to His mission, following His mood. Hare Krishna, all glories to His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada.